The undead have staked their claim on the Call of Duty Black Ops Rezurrection game add-on, available first on Xbox Live on August 23rd in the United States. You'll be blasting your way through necrotic bits and pieces in 4 classic remastered zombies maps from Call of Duty World at War and 1 brand new Out of This World level. Get ready to stick it to the ghoulish horde and knock there on Toten, Varuk, Shinanuma, and dtreats, plus the new zombie level known simply as Moon. The great news is that if you already own the original World at War maps in Black Ops, courtesy of your Hardened or Prestige Edition for Call of Duty Black Ops, you can download the Rezurrection add-on absolutely free. Of course, if you don't have the Hardened or Prestige Edition, you can purchase the Rezurrection game add-on just like you would any other add-on on Game Marketplace. Now luckily, Inside Xbox was able to speak with Treyarch's undead guru Jimmy Zielinski to uncover how the team came up with the concept for Moon.
The way that we came across the idea of Moon, it's a little bit twofold. We had story elements that would allow us to go there, and then we have this kind of self-imposed directive to always kind of keep going up with the next map and making sure it's bigger and better. Having Shangri-La, you know, with its mine carts and slides and, you know, geysers that shoot you up into the air, kind of the next step for us was just to keep you up in the air.
Okay, put me down! Put me down!
I mean, it's the moon and low gravity. You say that word in a room full of like scripters, programmers, animators, and everybody just goes, what? Like, really? And so we went with a low gravity kind of environment. It was a challenge. It was something that everybody was really kind of like excited to do, and yet at the same time like fearful of doing. And so to see that kind of come about and really have such a compelling gameplay aspect, and as well as a visual and kind of emotional even reaction from people playing it, it's really pretty cool.
Oh, that's just warm.
Not to give away too much, but low gravity and what comes from lack of air or gravity, there's a lot of those elements are in this map. So you're gonna have a lot of kind of contextual experiences that you haven't had in Call of Duty before.
Moon marks the 10th zombies map ever created. That's a whole lot of evolution for a mode originally seen as a bonus Easter egg for Call of Duty World at War. We asked Jimmy what it was like to look back on Zombies' humble origins.
It was that. There was like this kind of excitement over the fact that it was actually going to go on a disc, something that everybody was working so hard kind of under the covers doing, and just trying to make a game mode that was just kind of outside the box and is actually, to use the word organic, it is something that everybody chips in ideas or thoughts or experiences, or when they played this game they saw something that just struck their eye and that really helped shift it. Once it then did get out, we were obviously very proud of that. And then we saw the response from the community. That expanded what we had to pull from for our development. Because it used to be us inside, now we saw people with their ideas and thoughts and reactions to things, and that absolutely shaped and steered, you know, where it went. And that's actually something I'm very proud of.
Furious zombie killing in the name of survival marks the gameplay side of the zombies maps, but there lurks on the periphery, in the shadowy corners of every zombies level, a world of story and intrigue, conspiracy and mystery that the zombies team works just as hard on to bring to life.
I would say that as much time and effort is put into kind of developing the story, developing how we reveal story elements, how we construct them into puzzles and ways of discovering them in the game, as the gameplay. There's just a lot that goes into it, because it's not, for us it's kind of, you know, we say gameplay and we say story or we say side quest. They're all really fairly intertwined for our kind of core unit of followers. It is about surviving zombies, it is about getting rounds, and that's where the game is. But it is also about these story elements for them as well. And so, you know, we really kind of make sure that they are on par. More and more nowadays, they're not an afterthought, they're not a, if we can get them in there, they're really part of what we do.
Thank you so much to Jimmy Zielinski for bringing this rare glimpse at the latest Call of Duty Black Ops game add-on to Inside Xbox. You can download the Rezurrection add-on starting August 23rd in the United States. We leave you now with one more frantic glimpse at what awaits you. Thank you so much everyone for watching Inside Xbox.
drink, no women, no booze, nothing.